Everyday English Phrases and Expressions, Part 1. Everyday spoken English is full of small phrases and expressions that you often don't find in English textbooks because they're rather informal. However, knowing and understanding these phrases is important because they are common in English conversation. In this lesson, you'll learn 8 phrases and expressions. Number 1. I'll say. This expression is used when you strongly agree with what the other person said. Often, we use it to imply that the other person made an understatement, and the truth is even stronger than what they said. For example, if your friend says, "That's a big fish," you can respond, "I'll say." It means you agree and you think the fish is not just big, it's huge. Number 2. Fat chance. This is a sarcastic way to say that there is very little possibility of something happening. The possibility is so small that you think it won't happen. For example, if you and your friend are talking about 2 sports teams, and your friend says the Red Sox are going to win the championship this year, you can say, "Fat chance, they'll never beat the Yankees." Number 3. I rest my case. Say this when you are expressing a fact or opinion, and something happens to prove your point perfectly and show that you are completely correct. For example, if you tell your friend you can't cook at all, and your friend says, "I cook all the time. I make those instant noodle soups," you can say, "I rest my case," because the fact that he only makes instant noodle soups is proof that he really can't cook. Number 4. What's the catch? Say this when something sounds too good to be true. It means you suspect that there's a hidden problem, which might make the situation not as good as it appears to be. For example, if your friend says, "Dan is going to sell me his car for just $500, you can answer, "What's the catch?" Because you think $500 is too low of a price for the car, so there must be some problem. Number 5. Good call. Use this expression to say the other person made a good decision or smart observation. For example, if you and your friend are trying to decide whether to go to the mall or the movies, and she says, "Let's go to the mall. They're having a big sale this weekend. We can go to the movies anytime." You can answer, "Good call." It means you think her decision was good. Number 6. Take your pick. Say this when you are offering various items for the other person to make a choice. For example, if you are offering tea to your friend, you can say, "I have chai, ginger, green tea, and black tea. Take your pick." You are inviting your friend to make a choice, which type of tea she wants. Number 7. Make yourself at home. Say this to welcome a visitor to your home. You are telling them to sit down, get comfortable, and relax. Number 8. It's a small world, or what a small world. Say this in reaction to an unexpected coincidence. For example, if you meet someone at a conference and you ask, "Where did you go to college?" and the other person says, "Stanford University," you can say, "What a small world. I studied there too." Thanks for watching English Tips from Espresso English. If you liked this video, please share it. Everyday English Phrases and Expressions, Part 2, from EspressoEnglish.net. Here are 7 more English phrases used in everyday life, with explanations and examples. Number 1. No hard feelings. You can say this after someone apologizes to you for something serious, to express the fact that you won't stay angry. For example, if your friend made a rude remark that humiliated you, and the next day he says, "I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said that, I feel terrible," you can answer, "That's okay, no hard feelings," to tell him you won't stay angry. Number 2. The more the merrier. Say this to show that you are happy that more people are joining an activity. For example, you're going on a hiking trip with a friend, and 3 more friends want to go too. If they ask you, "Can we join you on the hike?" you can say, "Sure, the more the merrier." It means that a bigger group will be more fun. Number 3. Join the club. Say this when another person says something that applies to you too. It's usually a negative thing. For example, if your classmate says, "I have too much work to do," you can say, "Join the club." It means, I have too much work too. Number 4. No need. This phrase means it's not necessary. For example, if you're going home from work and you normally don't have a car, so your colleague says, "I'll give you a ride," you can say, "No need, my husband is picking me up today." It means it's not necessary to get a ride with your colleague. Number 5. Now, where was I? Or, now, where were we? Say this to get back on topic after an interruption or distraction. For example, you're helping your friend install a computer program, and you get a phone call. You answer it and talk for a few minutes, but then you forget what part of the installation process you were on. You can say, "Now, where were we?" Your friend can remind you, "We installed the software, but we haven't registered it yet." And then you can continue, "Oh, right, click here to register." Number 6. Just my luck. This is a sarcastic way to say that you are having bad luck. For example, you are single and you meet a great woman who you really like, but she's engaged to someone else. You can say, "Just my luck," because it was bad luck that you met a wonderful girl, but she's not available. Number 7. Big deal. This is a sarcastic way to say that something, especially another person's accomplishment, isn't as important as it seems to be. For example, if a friend says, "Did you hear that Jeremy got a job with a $200,000 a year salary?" you can say, "Big deal. He only got that job because his father is the president of the company." The phrase "big deal" means you think Jeremy's getting the job was not due to his skill or was not that great of an accomplishment. Thanks for watching English Tips from Espresso English. If you liked this video, please share it.